up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Welcome back to the Stoners Roundtable podcast. I am your host, James Emerson. In this episode, I'm going to take time and explain why I haven't recorded the latest episode. I should have done one last Friday, but unfortunately, due to unforeseen events, I wasn't able to do one. The first episode, I explained that I suffered a head injury 15 years ago in 2009. I had it was a bad head injury. I had a lot of neurological problems. Was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, depression. I shake, I sway, I sometimes lose balance. I can barely hear in my left ear, and I have optical nerve damage in my left eye, so every now and then I lose vision in my left eye. But throughout the years, I found that the best therapy for all what I'm going through is to have an emotional support animal. Or, as I call them, emotional support buddies. Because when you have one, they become a part of you. They become a part of your family. They are family. Because these emotional support animals, or these emotional support buddies, they fill a hole that the human element can't fill. They give us an ear when we need to vent our innermost feelings. And sometimes when we do that, that's where the human element fails. Because the human element wants to give their own opinion, and they want to jump right in. And sometimes that's alright. That's okay. But that's not what we're looking for at certain times. Certain times we just want an ear to listen and a mouth not to talk. And that's where our little emotional support buddies come in, because we can tell them anything, and they'll just look at us and give us that look that says, love me, love me. That's all I want. I'll listen to you all day long. As long as you love me, I'll love you back and make everything okay. And they will. So on December 17th, 2018, I was blessed with the best emotional support buddy I was ever had. He was born 2 o'clock in the morning in my bed. And I knew we were going to be best friends the moment his little paw touched my nose. It was as if he was reaching out to say, here I am. Me and you are going to go on many adventures together. And we did. And he helped me very, very much. He wasn't my dog. I wasn't his owner. He wasn't my pet. I wasn't his master. We were both each other's best friends. And I no longer have my best friend. Last Friday, he passed away. And it hurts very, really, really bad. It's like losing a family member or losing like a child, because yes, I will admit he was my little fur baby, my little fur buddy. The last few days I've done nothing but cry my eyes out, because I've been with him ever since the day he was born. Now, there was a little period where I did leave him with my sister for a while, and she took care of him, but I would stop by and check in on him, and, when I needed the emotional support. It's just my living conditions at that time were not ideal for him to be there with me, and I had no choice but to leave him with my sister, so there was a little brief period where we were separated, but before anybody asks how he died, I have no clue how he passed away. And that's what hurts me the most, is I don't know. I might never know. All we know is he was fine. He seemed to get a little sick for a few days, not too much. We thought that maybe he ate some wet cat food. He's done it before, and it's given him, like 4 or 5 times before, and it's given him an upset stomach. And he's always recovered. And we thought that, well, he did it again. But I noticed he started getting weaker, and at first I thought it might have been parvo, but then I thought, I brought him back from my sister's 3 months ago. If he was going to have parvo, he would have shown signs 2 weeks after being here, and he didn't do it. So as to what took his life, how he passed away, I don't know. Honestly, that's what hurts the most, is not knowing what took him. So, in honor of him, because of all the things he's done for me, helped me through all the struggles I've gone through in my life, I'm gonna dedicate this show in memory of him. My little recording area that I now have set up, that one thing I've had to do to keep my mind off all this is, clean. I've cleaned up and moved my laptop and all my recording stuff to a new little area. So I've named my little recording area in honor of Hunter Keith Studios. So let's do me a favor. Break out the bag of goodies. Break out the rolling tray, the grinder, the papers. Fire up the Betty Page lighter, and let's smoke one in loving memory of Hunter Keith Emerson. Born December 17th, 2018. Passed away June 23rd, 2023. Forever loved and never forgotten. My best friend. So, this is just part 1 of what I'm doing. This is to explain to you guys why I haven't done an episode where I've been. It's not that I broke my promise. I just had to delay things because of this, for me, this traumatic event. As in my state of mind and my condition, it is a traumatic event, and it is a very heartbreaking event. It's taking me this long to get out here and talk to you guys and tell you why. So this is part 1 of the show. Part 2 I will be doing tomorrow, and I'll be posting tomorrow. Because you guys have surprised me. I was expecting not to have any responses until maybe like the 10th or 12th episode, and right out of the gate on Father's Day, maybe like a few days or a week after I posted my first episode, I get 3 emails. I looked at my YouTube channel page and I've got 29 viewers. So this is part 1 of the show. And this is dedicated in honor of my little emotional support bunner. Emotional support buddy, Hunter Keith. I can't even talk because I'm so choked. You guys know what I mean. If you have a little fur buddy and he's an emotional, you know what I mean. And tomorrow I will record part 2, and like I said, I have 3 emails to read, so I will read all 3 of those tomorrow. Or later today, if this happens to get posted tomorrow. Yeah, it's hard. But I'm trying to get through it. And, seeing those 29 viewers and everything, and the 4 subscribers already, the 3 emails, it's kind of helped put me in a little better mood. I'm not perfect yet. Never will be after this, but I'm slowly getting there. So thank you guys. You don't know how much it meant for me to see that yesterday. I want you guys to do me a favor. Those of you who have emotional support buddies, those of you who have a pet in general, and they're part of the family, I want you, if they're right next to you, they're anywhere close to you, I want you to pick them up, pull them close to you, rub their head, rub their belly, show them love, give them a kiss, a hug, and tell them how much you love them while you can. I hate to be blunt, ladies and gentlemen. When they're no longer there, it's gonna hurt. I thought I was prepared for it, and I wasn't. So do me a favor. Hold them close. Show them all the love in the world you can. Tell them how much you love them. And cherish every moment you have with them. I know I cherished every moment I had with my boy Hunter. In loving memory of Hunter Keith Emerson, born December 17th, 2018. Passed away June 23rd, 2023. Forever loved and never forgotten. Until part 2, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow. Peace, long life to all your little fur babies out there. My Hunter, well, he was a small guy. My little blonde boy. He was a Chihuahua Maltese Poodle mix. But he was still my boy. I loved him very much. So if you got a heart, smoke one for him. smoke one for me. Until part 2, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, guys.